The college basketball experience preview and picks for Monday night, January the 12th edition on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Kalshi. Make real money prediction in real sports. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get 20 free with our promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN. Welcome, everybody, into the college basketball experience preview picks for Monday night, January the 12th. Sorry for the delay. Yours truly might have dozed off a little bit after that fucking snoozer of a Sunday night football game. But the show must go on. We are here. Pick Dundee is out tonight. Feel a little bit under the weather. He wanted to tout that he went 16-4 today. Hopefully he's back tomorrow. I know White Tiger was under the radar, so whatever's going around in that Dant house, hopefully Pick Dundee is feeling better by tomorrow.
Under the weather? Sorry, I was on mute.
Oh, yeah.
Not the radar, brother.
Yeah. What did I say, radar? Yeah, I'm off to a good start. As you can tell, I'm half awake. But hey, I get a couple cold ones here, and wake right back up. Oh yeah, I got to introduce ourselves too. I'm Moneyline Mac, former staffer with Austin Peay with the Governors, South Kakalaka with the Gamecocks, and West Pine, West Virginia with the Mountaineers. Also known as Mac tonight over here at the College Experience. Joining me to talk college hoops, you guys hear him over at youtube.com/college experience. He's back from his retreat convention in the state of Ohio. He is a LeBaron driving, cocktail napkin having. He's Noah Bieniek. Noah Beat 77. What's up, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, today driving back in blizzard-like conditions, so didn't really have my eyes on a ton of basketball. And once I got actually home, once I sat on the couch, I was out. So much like you, I did doze off earlier in the day, not necessarily when we were supposed to have the show, but I'm not immune to doing that as well. Especially I've done it, I think, twice this month. But it's
Part of the
that
gig. Part of the
yeah,
gig.
it's that stretch of the year where it's like you're doubling. You guys are doubling up with college football. Nobody else is doing the college baseball prep for me, so I'm doing that during the day, and also I'm losing my voice because I've been talking slash screaming at bars the last 4 fucking days, with just a bunch of cool college baseball people. So, yeah, let's have some fun. I'm ready to get back into the college basketball swing of things, but I did not watch any of the action today, unfortunately.
I went 9-8. I was just tallying that up. So slight green day. But yeah, not as good as Colby. So it's not like Colby had a shit day and then goes, "Oh, I'm under the weather." Under the weather. He had a pretty damn good day. And shout out to Cap for holding it down, filling in for me last night until I joined. 3 hours in, fucking hammered, ready to give off some winners. So yeah,
There you go.
let's talk about the slate because it started off with a loss for all three of us. We all went in on Iowa. Illinois led this thing wire to wire, up by 20 at one point in the first half. Here, the Illini go to 4-1 now in the Big Ten. Iowa, tough week, dropped both games this week, coming back to the pack a little bit. 12-4 overall, 2-3 in the Big Ten. Bieniek, anything you want to add here?
Yeah, Iowa kind of early on, were kind of shoved into a locker on by Illinois, and I thought, coming into this one, Iowa's kind of identity so far with McCollum has been the rebounding, and I think that they have done well in the non-conference in that. Illinois has had some spurts in the Big Ten where they haven't looked very physical. This one really nerves me for Iowa. At Carver, that
Yeah.
place is one of the best home atmospheres in the Big Ten. I have Iowa on red alert right now.
Yeah, that's not a good week for Iowa because earlier in the week they lost at the barn. This should have been a bounce back spot, but it wasn't. Now you got to go to Mackey. You got to go to Assembly Hall. So they're potentially staring at a 4-game losing streak if they don't pick up one of those games in the Indiana schools because they're not going to be favored in either of them. I'd be shocked if they won at Mackey, and I'd be surprised if they won at Assembly Hall. So Iowa potentially on a 4-game losing streak here.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, call for this one. Richmond, sleepy spot here at home off the big win at the Bonnies. St. Joe's goes in there, wins outright 67-65. They dominated this game too. It was wire to wire. Richmond came all the way. They dug themselves 17-point deficit here before trying to fight all the way back. St. Joe's took the fight to them, man. Up 17, like I said, at this point. Tough loss here for the Spiders, Bieniek.
Yeah, it was. Richmond, like you mentioned, kind of dug himself a little bit of a hole here. Shouldn't have any business losing this game. That one, yeah, that one's not going to really age well here in the A10. Richmond now 2-2 after that super hot start. 2-2 in the A10 so far.
Yep. That's a bad one for Mooney and company. Detroit, nice win here, double-digit win at home. I was on Detroit against Wright State. Another wire-to-wire, led by, I think, as many as 23, 24 points in this one. The Mercy are above 500 in the horizon, 4-3 here, Bieniek.
Yeah, Detroit, they figured something out here with Montgomery in year 2. They have a nice core, and honestly, for the horizon, Orlando Lovejoy is one of your better stars that you're going to find. He had a great game today, 18 points, 9 assists, 7 boards. Tyler Spratt helped out in the scoring today, too. He had 19. They had 5 in double digits. If you would have told me that Detroit put up 94 against Cleveland State 3 years ago, I would have said, hell no. But that's where the state of both programs are at right now.
Facts. Yeah. Cleveland State, tough year. Rob Summers, year 1. Detroit, doing the damn thing in year number 2 under Montgomery. So shout out to Mercy here.
Yeah, by the way, Mac, Summers was on the Gates tree, right?
Yeah, he was on his staff at Missouri and Cleveland State. He was there when they were really good.
So he must have been the offense, correct?
I think so.
Because this is the worst Cleveland State defense in a decade.
Yeah, they lost
357th defensively on KenPom right now.
That's not going to win you any games.
No. Nope.
Not going to win you any games. All right, my Golden Griffs magic finally came to an end. 3 straight wins. They get blitzed by Iona. Cap wins a lock battle here. Good win for the Gales.
Yep. Iona kind of reestablishing.
They needed that game.
I mean, that game in Niagara, 2 just absolute ass whippings after the Marist ass whippings. So Iona, I don't know what happened there on the road against the Red Foxes, but Marist can do that to you from time to time. They're a really good home team. But Iona, I think, is the most talented roster in the league, and they played like it this weekend against 2 teams that they honestly should have rolled, and they did.
Yeah. Iona, like you said, they don't play any close games. Blowout either way. Dude. Okay, so we ate shit on this one. Locked up Memphis. They were a dog. This is the worst start to a season. I saw the stat through how many games. What's Memphis' record?
They're below 500 right now. They're 7-8.
Yep, worst 15 games start to a season for Memphis since 2000. That seat's gonna get a little warm for Penny here, man. Because I know they went to the tourney last year and they won both the regular
Yeah.
season and conference.
Yeah.
But that should be a given with their budget compared to everybody else's. This is bad, man.
He didn't bank himself much equity with that run last year. Everybody in that community and area still had him under the microscope coming into this year. And you look at what they did in the preseason, it wasn't pretty. And it was kind of on, everybody was on high alert. Like Memphis could be pretty bad this year. And they're 2-1 in the conference. I personally am not a FAU fan. This is a hell of a win for the program, and I'm sure they are celebrating this week because they won against UAB, they won against Memphis. Those are two of the top 4 programs the last couple of years in the American and Conference USA, respectively. So, good week for Jacobs. I'm kind of eating a little bit of crow there, but I just think the Americans so down this year, man.
I agree. And with their budget, they should be fucking rolling. I agree with Matt. Doug McDaniel effect. Wherever Doug seems to go, the team doesn't win.
Doug gets stats. Doug doesn't get wins.
Somebody's got to be the leading scorer on the losing team, and it usually means it's going to be Doug. So, yeah, we hit here. Man, it was not easy. Manhattan did struggle in this game. I think that they were trailing for a good portion of this game. But rally here in the second half, grinded out here, bounced back off that Friday night home loss to Canisius. The Jaspers 4-3 in the MEAC. Bieniek, anything to add?
I got nothing really here. Wasn't really on my radar, and like I said, didn't watch a ton of action. But Niagara 1-5, kind of where we thought they were going to be, but also
They suck.
Unfortunately for Paulus, this is now 2 bad years that are going to be stacked on top of each other here.
Yep. This was a blowout. Maris rolled here. At Ryder 7149. Ryder's really bad.
They're garbage.
Dude,
yeah.
What happened to this part? This used to be a top 3 MEAC team. They're fucking they don't have a D1 win yet, right?
We always kind of thought that Baggett was a little phony, right? Like a lot of those years had kind of empty calories to them. I didn't think that the pumpkin would go this, I don't know, dried out. But yeah, they don't have a D1 win this year. It's been pathetic, quite honestly. The offense is god awful. It's the worst shooting offense in the country. 365th in effective field goal percentage, 365th in 3-point percentage, 360th in 2-point percentage, 361st in overall offense. It's been a season from hell.
Yeah, no doubt. 1-14, no D1 wins. Quinnipiac picks up a road win here. They pull away late, 70-60. The Aqueduct now 5-1 in the league play. This was a rally, man. They were down 5 with 6 minutes and change. This score was not a reflective of how hard this game was. This was not a 10-point game. Their largest lead in the game actually was 10. Like I said, they finished the game on a 18-3 run here over the last 6 minutes. Good win for Quinnipiac.
Shout out to Mikhail. Been there, buddy. Been there. Unable to close the deal a couple of times, my friend. It happened.
It's life. Keep shooting, man. Shoot the next one.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, we all shoot a 75% free throw percentage sometimes. So
hey, here's the only thing I do know. You miss every shot you don't take. So keep shooting. It's Kobe Bryant. That's a Kobe Bryant quote, baby. Shout out to the great.
That is a Wayne Gretzky quote. That Wayno was before Kobe.
Yeah, I guess Gretzky did that too, but I remember Kobe saying that too because Kobe never saw a shot he did like. He got his FGAs up. So that's our analysis on Quinnipiac.
Yeah.
Hit on this one. Finally, Merrimack drops a league game. A nice bounce back win for St. Peter's. They win this one by 13. Wire to wire. Good win for the Peacocks. And both teams now with 1 loss in the MEAC.
Yeah, Peacocks defend home court here and get that thing done. Two zone teams currently combined 11-2 in this league. What do you know? But yeah, I mean, Brent Bland had a day. Got 8 from the free throw line, but did a little bit of everything for the Peacocks today. They played a little sloppy and still were able to get that win. Both teams turned it over quite a bit. But a hard fought game there. And the return is in 2 weeks at Merrimack, Saturday, January 24th.
There we go. Fort Wayne, Bobby Moe here. Fort Wayne, 79-74. They have won 3 in a row here, Bieniek now. A nice little riding the ship here for John Kaufman and company, picking up a nice road win this week at Youngstown and at Robert Morris.
Yeah, losing to Doug Gottlieb will do that to a team, eh?
Although everybody is now. Everybody's
whip them up into shape and go on a little bit of a run. Going to Moon Townships, your furthest trip in the horizon. It is not an easy feat whatsoever. And Romo has played well this year at times. Going a little bit dry offensively. The Colonials have been recently, and PFW had 4 guys in double digits in this one. Good win for PFW.
Great win. Mount fucking sold it the last 5-10 minutes of this game. Another one that was dressed up here. Siena, good win, 4-2 in league play. They win at the Mount.
Yes, sir. Good defense today from these guys. I mean, the Mount shot terrible from the floor in general. But what I will say about Donnie Lynn's bunch is they're pretty scrappy. On the glass, they were at least getting a lot of their second chances. Weren't able to get a lot of them to fall, though. 15 turnovers did them in. If you're not going to make shots and you're sloppy with the ball, it's not a good recipe.
No, it is not. But what is a good recipe is SGPN. New year, new gear. The SGPN merch store has a bunch of new items for the new year. And right now, get 10% off everything. Promo code 2026. Hey, if you like this hat, you like all that stuff right there. Look at that. Hey, Mac, back to school. Fucking right there. And all the SGPN DGen hats. They get the retro, old school TCE logo right there. So get on over there. 10% off everything with the promo code 2026. We're also brought to you by Avo. Avo. I apologize. Make more money betting sports with Avo. That's AVO. Avo is the best sports betting tool that helps you make a profit every time to decide when to place bets. They do so by spotting plus EV opportunities for you faster competitors out there. Organized in one place and lock in a profit. They have the cleanest dashboard, super easy to understand and use, but they also teach you how to use it, step-by-step video guides, and much more. Get started now at avo.bet and use our promo code SGPN for $18 off. That's avo, AVO.bet, promo code SGPN for $18 off. We're also brought to you by Kalshi, a real money prediction market, legal in 50 states. Tons of markets to trade, including NFL, college football, college hoops, NBA, and much more. Plus, you could even get down on first TD props. So get on over there to Kalshi. New Kalshi customers get $20 when they use our promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, KALSHI, promo code SGPN. All righty, we are back. Next up, my damn thing. This Green Bay team is a real deal.
Yeah.
They're 5-2. Dude, they're a half game. They're 1 game out of first place in the horizon. This Green Bay team is good.
Yeah, it's kind of
In a
crazy.
row.
It's hard to believe. But I guess give credit to Gottlieb. Like he knew he had something. Quit the live radio show, still doing his podcast or whatever.
Yep.
But he knew he had at least some talent on this team last year. I mean, we knew that too with Anthony Roy. Whatever was going on with him, by this time last year, Roy was already suspended or like silent benched 3 times at this point of the season. This year, actually, the team kind of seems cohesive, really
Yes.
good offensively. You know, they have on any given day like 2 or 3 guys that are going off for 20 plus points. It's been impressive, and their offense has been pretty good. So
They're
uh,
super efficient offensively.
yeah,
When I
got to
watch,
tip my cap. You know,
I'm wondering if their defense and lack of athleticism will catch up eventually, though.
it could, but I mean, right now they're running hot. So they've won 6 of the last 7.
Yes, they have. Shout out to the Phoenix. Hit on this. Had Rice plus 1.5. They lose by 1. Good job, Rice. Not a very good loss, and Charlotte's not very good. Good win a win for the Niners here, who now have won 3 in a row though. 5 out of 6. Quietly, actually, I probably should take that back. Charlotte isn't horrible actually this year.
No, not at all. And they sweep that Texas 2-step. So
Yeah,
yeah, like you said, won 5 of the last 6. They had the overtime kind of skate by against UIC, a double overtime win over Wichita State in that stretch here. And all of a sudden, they've got some momentum going into a big home game here against Tulsa, who, I mean, you look up now and it's like Tulsa seems the best team in the league, yet they already have 2 losses too. This American is not good.
they got beat down yesterday.
The door is open, man, in this league. Somebody needs to walk through it, and who knows? Charlotte may. They're 3-1 right now. Temple and Tulane are 3-0, and I could tell you, Tulane's gonna drop some that they shouldn't, and Temple is not going undefeated, man.
I think USF's the best team.
Yeah, and they've got 1 or 2 losses in the league right now.
I think they only have won to UAB last Sunday, which is a crazy triple overtime game. But they made a statement yesterday winning at Tulsa.
Yeah, 2-1 in league.
Dude, I can't believe fucking UAB fucking almost blew this game. They were up 12 with 12 minutes left, and they should have lost almost in overtime. Andy Kennedy and company survive. ECU 0-3 in league play.
Bieniek? Yeah, I got nothing more to add here. 2 guys almost went for 30 in this game, just looking at the box score. But yeah, this was one of the big Andy Kennedy favorite spots, and they just kind of go through the motions and almost blow it and shit all over themselves. They don't. Good for them, but at the same time, it's like not convincing. But at the same time, I mean, the other night we called this after Colby went all in on fucking Kennedy. ECU was going to be in this game and give them a run for their money.
I was hoping fucking UAB beat the shit out of them so I could laugh at Colby, but they couldn't put him away.
Well, I think he's rooting against ECU. I don't know what he picked yesterday in this game.
He lost ECU.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah,
I think he wants new blood, and that was my.
I don't think they're gonna fire Schwartz.
No, neither do I. They just had the best year in program like the last 40 years.
Yeah, I think he's shit out of luck with that. With that hope. So
yeah.
Wright State, Oakland. Oakland Wright State, dude, wire to wire.
They blitzed them early, man, and they played this without Michael Cooper, who's their best player.
It was like 41-14 at one point when I looked. Yeah, wow. They were up by as many as 29 in this one. Like you said, blitz them right off the bat. 6-1 here. Clint Sargent doing the damn thing in year 2, man. They're in first place.
Yeah, I was all over them in the preseason. I loved Wright. I loved Oakland a tad more, and I think I even had NKU second. But I was big on like the bounce back year for Wright and Sargent, and I just wanted to give him a shout out because he played unbelievable today. Brody Robinson for Oakland, their point guard, like he's been very consistent as one of the best players in this league day in and day out. He gives them a chance to win, but on tonight it was too little too late for the Grizzlies because the second half they started to mount some momentum, but they were in a 30-point hole.
Yeah, 13 to 15 from the foul line for Brody. Dude, this was a fucking fluke ass cover. I can't believe IUPUI did not fucking cover this. They they had the lead with 8 minutes to go, and they failed to cover 10.5. Unbelievable. This was a fucking lucky ass Milwaukee cover. Shout out to Milwaukee. Finally, they end their 4-game skid. And get back in the win column. 4-3, 8-10 overall. Ooey pooey. I thought this was the one that they were finally going to get when they had that lead late in the second half, but they just can't get a stop when they need to stop.
Yeah, that and some injuries have kind of caught up to them a little bit. And when you're playing at that chaotic tempo, you need some depth, and they just don't have that right now. They're missing JP Dragas and Cameron Tinsley. Both of them have missed the last 4 games, I believe. So, yeah, kind of just ran out of gas late in that second half.
Yeah. I think Milwaukee finished the game on like a 25-5 run or whatever.
Oh my god.
Ridiculous and tough collapse there for Ooey Pooey. Wichita beats not blows out. I mean, this was kind of a 10-point game the whole way, but Wichita back in the win column, snaps a 2-game losing streak. I mean, throw Wichita in the bucket of teams that maybe be able to make some noise in this league. Like, I don't know. This league is just so fucking wide open. North Texas, they're okay. They're 1-3 now in league, and they even dropped a home game this week. I don't know. This good win though for the Shockers. Mills needed that.
Yeah, I'm not throwing Wichita State in that bucket. Good win. North Texas hit the road here, and that's where they're vulnerable. You lose to Rice and DePaul in a given season. I'm not putting you in a bucket to win your conference tournament or.
They all fucking got bad losses.
Not,
so
not doing that, man.
Dude, they literally all have bad losses. I don't like losing to DePaul is not a bad loss compared to some of these other fucking.
Oh, come on.
DePaul's not bad. DePaul's got 2 Big East wins already. Yeah, they're 2-3, and actually they looked okay against UConn yesterday too. I would not throw DePaul as a horrible loss anymore. I mean, it's not a great loss, but it's not a horrible loss like it has been over the years. You better watch out. Cannabis Capper's going to get your ass.
He can come get me anytime he wants.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Fucking DePaul. Oh, I gotta see it to believe it.
What do you mean see it to believe? They've won 2 Big East games already.
That they're a good team.
They will win. What's the record right now? DePaul.
You're gonna say they win like 7 or 8 games in the Big East this year?
Yeah. I bet you they finished like 8-10.
Nah.
They 8-12. Sorry. They dude, I've watched DePaul. They're not horrible.
Yeah, I've watched DePaul too. They're better. I'm not calling them a good team. That's still a bad loss.
No, I would not say it's a bad loss. For Wichita, nah.
At home?
You should win that game, but I wouldn't say it's a horrible loss. Like, dude, some of the games that Tulane drops over the years, oh my god! Like, or UAB. UAB lost a fucking who did UAB lose to this year? They lost to Alabama State. That's a fucking horrible loss. DePaul, that's still a Big East team. Let's go over.
Kenyon Giles had 33 in that game too. I'll give him a shout out for Wichita.
Yes. Rutgers wins a chaotic game at the rack. This was an entertaining watch. Northwestern. So Rutgers 2-4 in league play. They're doing exactly what we said they're going to do. They're going to be chippy at the rack. That's what they're not very good, but they fight. At least they compete and they play hard for Pikel. Dude, Northwestern's 0-5 in league play. This is a tough one because they played well the other day against Michigan State in East Lansing, and then they should have won this one. They led for a lot of this game.
Martinella needs help, man. He's a damn good player, but he's got nothing with him. Again, didn't really watch this, but I did see that they pulled off the upset there in overtime. Tariq Francis for Rutgers, he's kind of turned into their go-to guy. This is 2 of the last 3 games. He's dropped a 30 bomb. 3 in the last 6, he's had 30. So, yeah, that's something that moving forward, if he can turn in those type of big performances consistently, in 5 of the last 6, he's had 15 plus points. Rutgers has some more life to him, but like you said, and we've said it all year, and honestly, during Pikel's tenure, like at the rack is
They
when
win
you
games.
want to pick them to cover the spread. Elsewhere, probably not.
Well, I can tell you who doesn't win games. That team on the left. This is what they do. Another 1-score loss for Cincinnati. So Cincinnati has 3 Big 12 losses by a combined 10 points. Houston, West Virginia, UCF. They probably should have won all 3. Maybe not the West Virginia one because they really didn't have the lead that much in that game. They did have it late, but Clemson, they lose 2 by 3. They lost by 5 to Xavier. This is just the Wes Miller tenure in a nutshell. 8-8, 0-3 overall, and the Knights continue to be on pace for an NCAA tournament bid.
I got nothing more here. It's dead man walking in Cincy. So
Yeah, dude, it's what they do. And their brother over here in the next game, Ohio State collapsed in the second half. They had a 10-point lead in the second half,
yeah,
or 8-point lead, and then they couldn't get a stop. Washington wins. Ohio State another loss here. 3-3 now in the Big Ten.
yep.
They're the same team. Ohio
How
State and
long of a
Cincinnati.
leash does Diebler have?
If they miss the tournament, I think he's out.
I think he should have been out after last year, but I
Well,
agree with you.
well, last year was his first full year, right?
Yeah, and I think that experiment failed. I mean, he had a really talented team, and they only went 2 games above 500.
Yeah, he was. I mean, if you're gonna give him the extension or pull the interim tag, I think you need to at least give him 2 years.
I think they only gave him a 3-year deal.
Yeah, if they miss the tournament this year, he's out. So yeah, that to answer your question. Alrighty, that does it. Let's go to game balls here, and then we'll go over to Friday's. Sorry, Friday. What the fuck am I talking about? Monday's slate. I don't even know what fucking day it is. Game ball number 1 for me. Wright State, wire to wire. First place game in the horizon over Oakland, who's always a traditional power in this league.
Yeah. Wright State's a team that's usually up there too, and they're back to working on reclaiming their place on that throne. For me, anytime that somebody goes into Carver Hawkeye, it's always game ball worthy.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois gets the W on the road there, as they have looked better lately.
I will go. That's a good game ball. I'll go St. Joe's, man. That's a nice upset win. 9.5-point dog at Richmond. Good
Yeah.
win for Donahue and company there.
Yep. I will do a. I will do a. I'll eat crow and give a game ball to Florida Atlantic. Defeating Memphis. Memphis is the big bad bully in that league. it is also usually ball worthy. So I'll give it to the Owls.
Good game ball. And I will go to one and only Doug Gottlieb, Green Bay. Winners of 4 in a row, 1 game back in the horizon. You said eating crow on FAU. We're eating crow on the Gottlieb thing, man. He quit that radio gig or whatever, however it ended.
Yeah.
He's got a good team, man. They're winning. They're finding ways to win games. They're not very good defensively, but offensively they're efficient. And I think the one thing we can all agree is they're believing and they got good cohesion in that locker room right now.
Yep. Last game ball. I don't even know if I want to do a game ball as much as I want to do a dumpster fire and just give it to Ryder. Not even putting up 50 against Marist at home. But game ball, I'll give it to Detroit Mercy, knocking off Cleveland State by 10, putting up 94 there against the Vikes. Let's jump into some picks, but first let's talk a little bit about some of our partners.
Oh, yes. Underdog Fantasy. Yes, 17 games slate tomorrow. But first, let's talk Underdog Fantasy. Here's a pick'em entry. Get on over there. Underdog's had a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $75 in bonus funds when you use our sign-up code TCESGPN. They got plenty of college hoops, college football natty, NFL playoffs, and much more. So get on over there. Promo code TCESGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. Crush NFL this season, especially on props. Last season, they were even better in the playoffs. 22-12 on reception props, 6-1 TD props, 9-4 on rushing yard props, 2-0 INT props, 21-13 rush alt props. So get on over there. It's super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model to make your own. Play with the sliders. So get on over there to Rhythm. Looking to go preview, use our promo code SGBN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off. When you get the first month, download Rhythm and use our promo code SGBN25. All right, Bieniek, short slate here on a Monday, 17 games. Shout out to Carlton. I see him in the chat. You're lucky as hell on that Milwaukee pick, my friend. But you'll take the win. I wouldn't tout that one because I don't tout the ones that
you don't tout winners, Mac.
I am humble when it's the wrong side.
You don't say your record at all?
Huh?
You don't say your record on your picks at all?
I just said
if you win a game, you don't count it as a win?
I count it as a win, but I am very humble when I win one, and I know it's not the right side because I know the bad beats are coming on down the road. So I try to.
Who's saying that Carlton's not trying to be humble? He's just letting you know that he got to win.
He said, "I told you."
Well, he did. It sounds like you got to pick right against you.
Yeah, that was lucky as fuck. I mean, for every lucky backdoor cover there's 2 more bad beats on the wrong end coming at your way. That's what I've learned. All right, let's get into it. Because we got MEAC, we got SWAC, we got Southland, and I think
Patriot.
That's it. Is there? Oh yeah, Navy American.
Yeah, there's a slugfest in the American or the Patriot.
Yes. Where is our slides here, Bieniek?
I don't know. Did you load them up pre-show or no?
Yeah, I did. There they are. There we go. YouTube.com/the college experience. All right, so pull up my
Mac goes right here. He goes, Noah finally out of that 1-hour hotel Wi-Fi zone. Welcome back. Yeah, I did not know that was a thing, honestly. I thought hotel free I thought free hotel Wi-Fi was free hotel Wi-Fi. I don't know what the fuck that.
How much was the Wi-Fi? Why didn't you just buy the Wi-Fi?
Dude, the Wi-Fi was $29.99.
What?
Dude, this hotel was like fucking. It was a very, very nice hotel. I even showed we wasted probably 15 minutes on that show talking. First off. And the other thing, for those that are just tuning into the trim, I'm losing my voice because it's been 4 straight nights at the bar screaming over music or TVs or whatnot, talking with people. So yeah, I'm getting beat up a little bit, but we're back. I'm excited to make some picks today with Mac. But yeah, Bieniek is king. Thank you for your service. I don't need to watch the shows. I know what happens. It's all right. That's part of the fun, It's
I
part of
was
the
gonna
fun.
wait for Colby to come back because I know Colby wanted to have fun with this. I'm not buying this 1 hour Wi-Fi bullshit. Nobody's buying this
What?
1 hour Wi-Fi bullshit, man.
I
Just tell us you were with Rebecca at the bar. You wanted to just hang out. Come on, man.
I don't know why I would end a show at 2:40 when I'm already there. Uh
So did you have a roommate
yeah,
at
I had
this?
two. I had two.
Okay, so that makes sense why you didn't have because we were like, why the fuck was he in the lobby?
Yeah,
Now
I
that makes sense that you had a roommate. Or that's
yeah.
okay. So that makes sense. I need to see this Wi-Fi. I need. I'm gonna when I go to Columbus, I'm gonna check out this Wi-Fi setup.
All right.
Yeah, Uh, we're gonna.
That Columbus hotel probably had my IP address and like looked up where I was from and said, "Oh, this guy's from Michigan, Ann Arbor area. Fuck this guy." That's probably what happened.
How did they track 1 hour? Was
Dude,
there like a
it
timer or
was
something?
right on the dot, man. Like you time it up to when I joined our call here. We were kind of dicking around for 10 or 15 minutes. I was showing you guys the area that was in, the ATM sign that was right above me. Or what. I actually remember this pretty well. And then, yeah, bam, like I was just spinning. So I who knows? But yeah.
Well, I'm glad you
And
got
then,
4 nights at the bar. You need that.
yeah,
Everybody needs 4 straight nights at the bar. Makes
honestly, the first night was Wi-Fi. Dead ass, I didn't leave the bar until, like, 3 AM on most of the nights anyway,
there you
so
go.
I was probably not not joining the show,
That's
on
what I
those
did
nights
last night.
anyway.
It didn't go so well. Actually, I went 9 and 8. It didn't go horribly.
Yeah,
If everybody could understand my version of English last night,
and for those that
I feel
know
worse.
me, I'd never really go out, it was just on occasion. But, yeah, I'm gonna need, like, a week to recover.
A week? Come on, man. You're fucking 25. Fucking
I
bounce back.
don't I do not get wrecked like I got wrecked, man, so
Oh man, you need to get out there. You need to get wrecked more. You fucking
no.
it's a problem.
I have a job that I work at midnight or later every single night.
I have the same fucking job. It doesn't stop me, man. You gotta
Yeah,
you gotta,
well,
you gotta live life. You gotta live fucking life.
yeah.
That's the that I saw the study. And the youth is drinking
You saw a study?
less and less. Yes, for whatever reason. Ever since COVID, people are going out less and less. That's what's wrong with this country. You need to get out there. You need to get fucked up. It makes you learn from your mistakes.
There's
Builds.
better things to do than going to the bar sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I'd agree with that, but there's not many better things than going out to the bar and hanging out with people and watching games and shooting the
I
shit.
I don't subscribe to, like, paying for drinks when I can just get my own shit and enjoy it for cheaper at home in front of an HD TV, you know, on the couch. It's where I wanna be. Command center, baby.
Yeah. Well, command center, then late night at the bar. There's not that many games late at the bar. No, Bing. First of all, this fucking guy and his fucking username. You need to reevaluate yourself if that's your username. But there is a study out there. The youth is drinking less and less nowadays. I did read the fact and stat, whatever you want to fucking call it, and that's what's the wrong with life right now. So that's my advice to everybody. Get out there, live life, get fucked up, hit on some broads. You miss every single shot you don't take. Michael Scott, Wayne Gretzky,
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant. Let's talk MEAC basketball. North Carolina Central, Morgan State Central laying 1.5 here. Okay, so Lavelle Moden and Company coming in here, what, 2-0 in league play? Morgan, dude, they're way better than Morgan State. I mean, do we think they get to 3-0?
I like NC Central here.
I do too.
I do think that Morgan State's been pretty bad this season, just off of eye test, and they're coming off a win, so it's a good spot for Central, I think.
Do you want to join me on a bet here? I know this is square as hell. It feels trappy at 1.5. I just think it would be around 3.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I'm gonna dive in though.
Yeah, I'll go too. I mean, it's kind of an ugly slate, so
It is
you're gonna have to do this couple of games here to get some action.
double up. We're both on Lavelle Moden and Company, NC Central. Let's go over to the Southland now, where we got Lamar, we got Houston Christian. I see Lamar on the slide laying 7.5 here. Lamar sitting at 3-4 in league play. Houston Christian still has not won one. They are 1-6 in league play, losers of 7 in a row. So they actually have won a league game.
This has gone up 7.5 on the slide.
Yeah.
That's good. No, we're good.
Give me Houston Christian. I'm not gonna bet this one. It's kind of right in the dead zone.
I will take the Huskies. Laying this many with Lamar has been a little bit sketchy so far this year.
Yeah.
Kind of offense has been a little bit underwhelming compared to expectation. So I'll take the Huskies as the dog.
No bet for either of us there. Next up, we got New Orleans going to Sela. Sela laying 1.5. I'm all over the place. So New Orleans had a fucking big win on Saturday. Sorry, they choked that game away against Nichols and it ended up getting blown out. I like Sela here. I thought Sela was chippy on Saturday. This is going to be another one I think I want to bet. I think I want to come in on the Lions here. What say you, Bieniek? Are you going to ride with the Privateers or are you going to ride with the Lions here and him in Louisiana?
Well, Mac, the Lions opened as a 1.5-point favorite, and it has since flipped to New Orleans everywhere.
Made the flip.
No, I'm going to jump with it. I'll take the Privateers here. I've been more impressed by UNO this season than I have been with SLU. So I'll fade him in America. I don't feel great about it, but I'll take New Orleans.
I will be betting Sela. I'll fade the flip. Here's the Lions. David Kiefer Company. Next up, Stephen F. Taking on IDub here. They're laying 7.5. This is too many. IDub, third straight road game. They've lost the first 2.
Who'd they lose to the last one?
Lamar on Saturday.
Okay.
I'm gonna bet IDub here. I think that this will be a tight game throughout. I like Stephen F, but I think Incarnate Word's good enough to hang in this game. I think this game comes down to the wire. Give me a Stephen F win by 4 or 5.
So the cocktail napkins got Stephen F by 10. The games that I've watched Incarnate Word, I disagree with that. I think the Cardinals are better than that projection. However, on the road, they have not been the same team. They've lost outright in all of them. A couple of them haven't been close. I'll look to take IDub at home. I'll lay it with Stephen F here, and I'll sit this one out. We'll see what happens here.
IDub, baby, plus 7.5. After you drop. Next up, Navy American here.
One of
Patriot
the best
League.
games of the day.
This might be the best game of the day.
There's another one coming up. I think.
Navy 4-0, American 2-2, losers of 2 in a row. Navy laying the 1.5. I think American's going to get them. I think American at home. Yeah, I'll bet on American to hand Navy their first loss here. National TV, CBS Sports Network.
It's a good nugget. It's a good nugget there. Yeah, I'll take the Eagles. The cocktail napkins just got it at 1.5, which I think is pretty notable. Only because Navy's played the 365th strength of schedule, and they're not favored by a little bit more in my model. So I'll go American. Don't love it. I love Navy's experience. I don't think that their road trips this year are going to be too much to handle. But American's one of the better programs in the league. I'll take the short spread. That kind of smells here.
USA, American beating the Navy here. There's a lot of USA in that game. Let's go over to SWAC. Did you see the video? Did you hear who's back?
No, he's back.
Go to their Twitter, dude. They did a whole video for fucking Doc Bradley.
No kidding.
Apparently, the doc is back for the second semester. The doc is in session. Bethune here.
So he was okay. Yeah, that was the rumor. Okay.
Is this still the line? I see it down to 1.5.
Yeah, it is down to 1.5. A lot of people buying into the Doc Bradley back.
I'm gonna fade Doc Bradley first game back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
I mean, what do we just think? But fucking Doc Bradley's just gonna come in and fucking.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a well-oiled machine his first game back.
Yeah, dude, I'm betting fucking Southern.
So this was on their Twitter account? Oh, I found it.
Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous.
Yo, what? They did this for Doc Bradley, man.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for him. Did he play last game? So that was before last game.
No. He did not play.
Okay. Yeah, that was on the morning. That was on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So
wait, they're saying I didn't see him play. Here, pull up the.
Oh, he did get. So pull it up the box score. He got 17 minutes.
So he's gonna play more this game.
Yeah, he had 17 minutes, 7 points, 5 boards, 4 assists. He had 3 turnovers in those 17 minutes.
Yeah.
They did win by 9 with him inserted back into the lineup against Grambling, of all teams. Grambling's supposed to be all right. Is Jacobs back for Southern? Or is he healthy? I think he came back for one game and then missed again.
On Saturday when they lost to FAMU, which was a disappointing loss, he did
play.
Yeah, he played 37 minutes, so he's fully back.
Yeah, but in that game, they were also missing another starter, Cam Ambery.
I'm betting Southern, man. They've lost 2 in a row. This is a good program. I'm fading the Doc Bradley here. I'm fading this shit.
I'm not placing a bet in this game. I'll just find some entertainment in it. I'll take BC. I'll take BC. A lot of line movement heading that way for whatever reason. So
towards Southern.
No, towards BC.
No. BC was 3.5 on the slide. Look, now it's like 1.5.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, I'll take Southern then. I'm following that live movement.
Sharp action there in the SWAC.
Yeah, who knows?
Norfolk taking on Maryland Eastern Shore, and Maryland Eastern Shore has been better this
The
year.
entire year.
Yeah.
They've had a pulse.
Dude,
You couldn't say that previously.
this is by far the best team we've seen from them ever.
Ever?
Yeah, like since I've been doing the show, or how many years
Oh
have they been?
yeah, since the show's founded by Colby, probably. Yeah.
I'm looking back. Actually, so they did have an 18 and 13 year. I don't remember that, but yeah, a lot of 5 and 27s. Oh god, a lot of 7 and 25s. Been a bad program for a while.
Yeah.
Dude, I kind of think Maryland Eastern Shore is going to hang in this thing.
Yeah, you're right. I do not remember that 2023 team, man.
I don't either. They were 18 and 13. Like, what the fuck was I doing that year?
Zion Styles.
Yeah, give me Eastern Shore, man. Buy it into this team. It's that dead 5.5 number.
No, I'll take Norfolk.
I'm betting on Eastern Shore. I think that they're getting a reputation still here with Norfolk State. I have not been that impressed so far. Now, you could say that they haven't played home games in a while, but their only home game, they just beat Hampton, and then a bunch of D2s. So, actually, I'll talk myself off the lock just because of that. But I will take Eastern Shore with the points. The line
Yeah,
seems
I like Norfolk. I mean, they played NC Central, who's one of the better 3 programs in the league, and then they lost that one by 2, and then they won against Delaware State on the road. So I don't know. They're 1-1. I'm not taking anything away from that right now. We'll see what happens against one of the worst programs in the league here at home. But I'll take Sparty. Robert Jones is like the best coach in the league. So
definitely paid the most by far. Compensate South Carolina State. Compensate like 1.5. No. South Carolina State lock.
Coppin State's laying money.
This one flipped actually too. Shop around. It's what I don't know if it's more so this year.
I think that might be a typo.
Okay.
It opened at 2 for South Carolina State.
Okay. I do. Well, I do see a plus 1.5 out there for South Carolina State. Yeah, I mean,
the only one I see it is Hard Rock, which is one of the softer books.
Yeah, but it's still out there.
Yeah, it opened at 2 for SC State, and it's 1.5 or 1 on SC State pretty much everywhere.
I bet there.
Yeah, I'll take the Bulldogs too. Not gonna bet this one either. The shit fest. But the cocktail napkins got them as a 2.5 point favorite. So I was just shocked that Coppin State was laying a 1.5.
Yep. All right, lock. Bulldog. Next up, Pine Bluff, Prairie View. Prairie View laying 2.5 here. Prairie View has been the better team this year.
Yeah, this is the other, poverty program that's had a pulse this year.
Pine Bluff's hot though, man.
Yeah, that's the team that I'm talking about with the pulse.
Well, Prairie View hasn't been bad either. They're 2-1 in league play.
Yeah, but they're not a poverty program was not a compliment.
and they're getting points here. Give me Pine Bluff, man. I'll take the points in this game. I kind of want to bet it.
I'm gonna go wrong team favorite on this.
I agree.
And take Pine Bluff to win it. The models got them favored by a point, and I kind of like what I've seen out of them so far. Prairie View knocked off Southern, who just kind of has had like a bad week and a half, and then only beat Valley State by 1 at home. I mean, I have not been impressed by their 3-game stretch so far in the SWAC. I mean, Pine Bluff, man. So they've won the first 3 games in the SWAC. Their last 7 or 8 games total have been super competitive. I'll go Lions.
Double lock
Money
on the
line.
Lions. Pine Bluff outright. Pine Bluff outright. Let's go. Alcorn, Alabama State laying 7.5 here. I'll lay it. I kind of like this Alabama State team, and they've lost 2 in a row. I've kind of been surprised that they've dropped back-to-back games, but Pine Bluff and Jackson State are 2 of the better SWAC teams, so I'll lay it in a get-right spot here.
So, what happened in that Alcorn State Alabama A&M game? Wasn't that some type of big finish?
Buzzer beater.
Okay.
I believe. I don't know. This is the problem when there's 149 games on the slate on Saturday, and I wasn't on the recap yet for this portion of it. Okay. I'll be honest, I was not dialed in for Alcorn State and Alabama A&M when there were 149 games.
Man. I'll go Alabama State, but I don't love it. They got their rival next with Alabama A&M. But Alcorn off a buzzer beater, their first win in a month. I'll fade that.
Carlton, was chat, was it a buzzer beater on Saturday?
I saw something online that it was like, it was a big thing. So
yeah, I mean they hadn't won. They hadn't been a D1 team yet. So
Indiana State, no, they knocked off Indiana State.
They did early in the year. So 2-14.
Bama A&M had a 5-point lead at half and choked in the last 10 seconds of the second half. Thank you, Carlton.
Thanks, Carlton. Appreciate it. Grambling, Florida A&M. Now the average fan will probably skim over this game and be like, oh, that's just a boring game. Grambling, Florida A&M. But this is the return game for Patrick Crary.
Yep.
FAMU gonna get him. Charlie Ward and company. I think that this is the distraction game. Going back to your former school, still got some former players over there. Back-to-back road spot for Grambling. I'm gonna lock up FAMU, and I think FAMU is gonna knock off Grambling at home.
I'm gonna disagree. You got Grambling coming off a tough loss there. And
I always bet against the coach returning to his former school.
Yeah, no. It's not a bad angle at all. I don't think there's many players on this team that were holdovers, though.
How many they got? I think there's like 2 or 3. But it's just for the university. And just the program. It's a get up spot.
Yeah.
He left and took a job within their own league. And I know Grambling is a better job than FAMU, just like Georgetown's a better job than Providence, just like when Beard left Texas Tech for Texas. This is not to this extent. We're seeing it with Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss and LSU. It's still a little bit personal when you're playing your former coach. And
100%.
When he left within league. So I'm locking FAMU by default.
All right, you have fun with that.
They're winning outright. They're knocking off. They're 2.5-point dog. I feel like that would be a huge upset. Am I wrong?
No, it wouldn't be like a huge upset. I'm just
they're plus 120 on the money line. You're acting like I'm giving out a 3-1 dog over here.
No. What am I supposed to say? Nothing? It's a podcast. I gotta say something.
You didn't say that. You just go,
Yeah, like, okay. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? Play music and let's go. It's a SWAC game, man.
Well, the is like a sound that you want to debated or something. I don't know what the fuck that fucking.
Or it's like a like a yum or whatever.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Phoenix over there. Who knows what he's doing in Ohio?
I'm not in Ohio anymore.
No. They're saying that FAMU's laying points. So that was a typo.
Yeah.
I'm still all right. Well, I'm still going to lock it at -2.5. It's actually up to 3.5 now in a spot. So it's definitely not a dog pick.
Whoa. So what was the slide? Go back to the slide. Grambling opened a 2.5 point favorite. It is flipped by 5 or 6 points.
Does Grambling have guys out?
That is wild. Yeah, Grambling was a 2.5 point favorite at open.
Don't fight it. Hey, you said you're following on the line. Are you going to follow the line move here, Bieniek? This is the biggest line move of the season.
Yeah, that's
in a SWAC game. This is a rigged game. FAMU's going to blow them out.
Dude, the generator outside the stadium is going to blow. Speaking of blow. So
this is crazy. I've never seen a SWAC game move 6 points.
You haven't?
But before like the next morning, it usually is the day of the game when there's some
yeah.
6 points?
SWAC games will move like crazy sometimes.
Yeah, and usually if you follow the line move in a SWAC game, somebody's got some intel.
Spoons is saying illness going around.
Spoons on it. Spoons SWAC bet detective over there. Spoons.
Yeah, what's his name said his football team was I think it was Cristobal said the flu, like Miami players had the flu going on.
Oh yeah, there's some shit going around. It's that time of year, especially like if
I'm not holding anybody against it. I was down and out the week going into New Year's.
And I think especially like if you're in one of those more of the South where it's warmer, but it's still you still get a little bit of fucking winter. So like if it's going from dropping from 60 to 30, dude, that shit always fucks me up. I get sick, or my version of sick lasts 2 minutes, then it just fucking goes away. But it's always when the weather's changing like crazy, 70 to 30, 70 to 30 back and forth. So
thank you, Bill. The first one to call out that slide was a little bit outdated, and a little bit outdated it was. That's
I saw
that's
when
a
I
6-point line move before 4 a.m.
Yeah, when I glanced at the slate before I dozed off, it was at 2. It was at 1.5 or 2.5 Grambling lane. So this is recent. Yeah. Yeah. Next up, there's your favorite mascot there, Bieniek.
Talking about blow.
Howard taking on Delaware State here. Howard is laying only 9.5. I mean, Howard should kill them, but I don't really like laying double digits in the MEAC. Not going to bet this one. I'll just take Delaware State because I will not bet Delaware State maybe ever. Terrible. This is fucking garbage.
We'll go with I'll take Howard. Minimal edge on this game. This one might be a fringe bet at the end of the day. We'll see how many bets I end up with. Howard is an 11-point favorite on the napkin, total at 129. Do I want to bet this game? No. But as of right now, I'll take Howard.
I will say Delaware State has 2 league losses by combined 4 points, so have been a little bit chippy in league play, but I'll just take the points. I'm not going to bet that one. Let's go over to some Southland action. The Chinese food restaurant, fresh off a big win on Saturday, Bieniek. They beat the Mexicans at home. Now they are back at home against Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi over here finally dropped a game at Northwestern State, so back-to-back road spot. Kind of think Corpus Christi's going to smack them around. I'll lay it. Bounce back. Corpus Christi.
I wasn't gonna lock it, but I think Corpus Christi is the right side here too. So I'll agree with you.
Chinese food restaurants going down. Lock Corpus Christi. They're saying it's jumping up to 7.5 now. So line move everywhere. Next up, Northwestern State. The Mexicans are laying 2.5 on the road. No. I think Northwestern State's good to get them at home. I like Northwestern State at home. They think they win back-to-back home games here. Starting to slowly crawl back. I'm going to watch. Who the hell are the Mexicans to be laying points on the road?
I'm taking Rio Grande here. Off a terrible loss to Commerce.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they at least have been okay in the Southland so far. Outside of that Commerce game, they've played good competition in conference. Just one blowout loss, kept the other ones close. I think they split the road trip. They get a W here by 3 or more. I'll go Vaqueros.
Mexicans are losing again. Go Demons! Ricky Goodberg going to get them back to 4-4 in league play here. The Mexicans lay points in every game, and they lose every game. It's hilarious. They've laid like points in 5 straight games, and they're 1-4 in those games. Right. Game of the night here, Bieniek. Nichols,
Yes,
McNeese.
This is for first place in the Southland.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably your current best coach in the league against the best roster right now in the league.
Mm-hmm. Just looking at the history of them going to McNeese. They did. I remember them getting them at Nichols last year.
Yeah.
Dude, is this a reputation line?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you got to take Hitler there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
13.5. Yeah, double lock.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, I McNeese has rarely. I was spot on it with the spot. I think it was against Commerce where they won by 38 or maybe no, it was Northwestern State where they won by 38. I think it was. They've got 3 wins all year by this or covering this spread.
Yeah.
Those teams are Louisiana. That was in November when they just were rolling over against teams. That was against Northwestern State, who McNeese caught him off a loss against Incarnate Word. And then that was against Commerce, who's terrible. I don't think that they're capable of running away from Nichols in this one. And Nichols they're gonna bog this thing down, slow it down. I mean, their tempo against good teams is pretty dang slow. I like their defense under Sadler. So, yeah, the cocktail napkin in this one has the game at 9, and I think that's plenty of value. One of my favorite picks of the day.
McNeese wins by 7. I think it plays out like Stephen F. the other day.
Yeah, very similar.
They were laying that ridiculous number. Yeah, Nichols lock, double lock.
Yeah. What's our updated number on this?
13.5.
Yeah, there's a 14.5 at MGM right now.
Texas Southern is laying 14.5.
Wow. I mean, Valley State just went all out for a win the other night and didn't get it. So
yeah, I think I'm going to bet Texas Southern. I think this line is telling. Both are 0-3 in league play. I think you get the front runner spot. Texas Southern just takes all their frustrations out over the last month on Valley. I think they blow the doors off them.
Yeah, the last time that Valley won a game this season, they beat up the women of Mississippi.
Yeah.
and then lost by 48 to Murray State. So
Yeah.
Murray State's a hell of a lot better than Texas Southern, but
Doesn't
man,
mean
14 and a half is a lot, but it is a little telling.
is it a lot when it's Valley?
Yeah, it's a lot.
They've been shit this year. Again.
It's 14 and a half. One spot had it 15 and a half. I'll lay it. I do not love this. This is ugly. If you're
It
looking
opened at 12 and a half,
line.
so up to 14 and a half.
Yeah, if you're locking that is ugly.
Follow the line move. What I was told. This would be a 30-point win. Valley's fucking trash.
Garbage.
Final game, dude. This is do they national TV this game? No. Alabama A&M, Jackson State here. Alabama A&M, I'm seeing as a 6.5-point favorite. I'm gonna lock up Jackson State, man. I know that. I mean, they're a different team when we get to SWAC play. I think Mo Williams and company. These are two even rosters. I think 6.5 is way too many.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. I'll take Jackson State here. And I'll go back to one of the other games. This is our last game of the day.
Yeah, which game you want me to go back to?
I will take that under in Delaware State and Howard.
You just wanted to look at this mascot again.
Yep.
Bieniek. Locking up that chode nose.
Yeah. Under 131 and a half there. Howard has not crossed the number 60 in 3 straight games. They've not scored more than 70 in 6 of their past 7. Delaware State's offense is 364th in the country. That one could be a pillow fight. So I'll take the under there. And yeah.
All right, so let's get
That
to
wraps
best
it up.
bets. We gotta get the rhythm thing off. Best bets of the night here, Bieniek. Here I'll go with those line moves. FAMU won. FAMU's the lock of the night. follow the SWAC voodoo, everybody. Just don't ask questions. FAMU big tomorrow by double digits. Give me Southern over Bethune-Cookman. That was the other one I really liked. And then the other one I like American. American hands Navy their first loss. My dog, it was going to be FAMU. Until they flipped to a 2.5, 3.5 point favorite. I didn't have that many dogs here.
My dog is Pine Bluff, and I think we agreed on that.
Yeah, I think that's
it's a short yapper, but
I'm trying to see if let me pull up the money lines.
They're plus 130, Pine Bluff.
I will go. The other one I liked was Jackson State plus 210 late in the night over Alabama A&M. Mo Williams and company. Everybody sees that 2-12 record. They're 2-0 in league play. They're just not playing a bye game every fucking game now.
Yeah. Yep. Lock plus 14.5 with Nichols. Probably my favorite bet of the day there against McNeese. I just don't think the Pokes are as good this year as they have been in the Will Wade years, and they're still being priced like it's a Will Wade season. And I think Tevin Sadler's the best coach in that league right now. We'll go with the under 131.5 Delaware State and Howard there. Like I said earlier, I think it could be a pillow fight. Pine Bluff plus 2.5, Pine Bluff money line. That wraps it up for me.
All right. Good show. Welcome back, Bieniek. Welcome back, everybody in the chat. A new week upon us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. College hoops is ramping up. Go follow Noah Bieniek at Noah B77 _ I'm at Moneyline _ Mac. Coming up this week, we will not do a pregame show tomorrow on this slate.
Oh, dang it! I was looking forward to it.
You wanted us to rerun through these 17 games, dude.
Yeah.
Why don't they have more games? This is bullshit. I know Monday Night Football with the playoffs, but these other mid majors, like fucking idiots.
Tuesday's loaded, so
Tuesday's always loaded, but
yeah,
there's never any fucking mid major games on Tuesday. That's what I mean. These mid majors, idiots. Like, but shout out to the Southland, the SWAC and MEAC, and shout out to the MEAC and the Horizon on Friday nights. That's why I feel like we know those teams better than the other mid majors by the end of the year because we watch them. But yeah, that's my rant of the night. Apologies for the late start here tonight, everybody. I sensed it. You were getting ready to fire away solo, and I was like, Bieniek needs me. I'm waking up now. I got my two hour and change cat nap. I'm ready to go, rock and roll. This is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here now. Jack Bucks out.
Go Steelers. I agree. Cool Chuck. Here we go.
Chargers, right?
Tomorrow's game is not going to be much better on the scoring department.
Yeah, that one
might be the no touchdown game.
Yeah.